out the way. It's about falling through the void. Like I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's speedrun tech going.
Oh, I can only grab it from this side, is that it?
Yeah, apparently.
That's silly.
That is silly.
That's to stop you pulling it back into the lift, presumably.
Yes.
The Dagger of Time is an ancient artifact of, you know, mystical importance and
this
so
isn't
on
the Dagger
and
of
so forth.
Time, is it?
Yeah.
And he's just shook.
Yeah.
Stabbing this into the wall.
Because there...
That right there.
Yeah, that's what he uses to climb.
Because to begin with, there wasn't a Dagger of Time.
That got unhappened.
Yeah. So, you know that we had the box art sword and all that good stuff. The main weapon in this game is the Dagger of Time.
Yeah.
So, like in Sands of Time, you'd hit square to smack him with your sword, triangle to suck him up with the dagger.
Yeah.
And this is like square is the dagger, and all your combos are that. Where you can pick up a secondary weapon, like in Warrior Within.
Because the only thing I've noticed about that sort of thing is at one point.
See there?
At one point, the prince makes a joke about how, why is it every time this happens, I don't have a sword?
Yeah, I never have a proper
and that's
blade.
Like kind of the Hideo Kojima gambit, and I'm not okay with it when he does it. So,
I mean, he has a stick at the beginning of Warrior Within. So it's fair play, really.
My favourite example of the Hideo Kojima gambit comes in Metal Gear 2 on the MSX. And it's when
Snake's Revenge.
It might be Snake's Revenge, or it might just be Metal Gear 2. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Snake's
Revenge.
There's one point they have to.
Oh, that was pretty close.
They have to take an elevator down. Where do you think Kojima has put the elevator?
On the console of the player. Somehow.
Like you have to open up the MSX and there it is. No, it's in a women's bathroom.
Okay.
Which exists despite this being an all-male installation. No, they didn't just recycle this in Metal Gear Solid, shut up. And they get there, and Solid Snake goes, you know what? Can't see any reason why they would put an elevator in a woman's bathroom. And Meryl, or whoever it is, goes, you know what? That doesn't make sense. Down we go. I'm like, no, you don't just get to do that.
No, that's...
I suppose if they had like a prefab building that came with, you know, both toilets, and then they're like, well, we don't need this other one. Let's just turn it into a lift. Like in, you know, like how Moe's office is the ladies' bathroom with Moe's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no one uses it.
I will think up a stupid reason to defend that.
I mean, maybe. It's a really...
it's not going to be like the canon reason. This is just making things up.
I want to say it was like a specially built Death Fortress for whoever it was, but
prefab Death Fortress.
A bunch of enemies named after Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
It's not like that Mitchell and Webb sketch where that supervillain's getting a builder to put in all the death traps.
No, mate, gotta be OSHA compliant.
Like the
we've gotta have warning tape on all the sides of the on all the sides of the trap door. Why did you not jump off at the top?
Just reminds me.
Because I don't know where to go. Is there something I can jump to?
You can jump further from the top, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Physics.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of Mr. Burns and his 1,000-gram weight.
Sounded large when I ordered it.
Yeah.
Or when the painters move his desk.
I like when people
and this whole scene happens and his desk's out of place and you never twig until he does the joke.
When Homer falls through the trapdoor and comes through the ceiling in the same room. So it's doing that thing again. Oh. Didn't want to do this. Damn it, Judge Render. Why?
I've now actually seen a clip of Judge Render.
I watch it.
I've not I've never seen any of it.
Sometimes it's really entertaining.
As far as reality judge shows go, it's pretty good.
Yeah. If you know, just people who are just the worst, just idiots a lot of the time, and him you know, doing what a normal judge wouldn't, just calling him a moron at the top of his voice.
I believe it is his catchphrase.
Yeah, although sometimes you get like some really sad cases, and it's like, oh well, nice to see that justice was served. You know, sometimes there's goofy cases, and other times it's more.
I mean, there are
like nice to see the system work.
There are instances where I have seen him legitimately tone his voice down and be empathetic with. Actually, this is really sad. Let's have a proper talk about.
Yeah, there's quite. You know,
suicide and mental health. This is pretty deep.
I like that one with like an 18-year-old where his dad was suing him over something ridiculous, and his dad was just the worst human being imaginable, and the kid won the case, and then the dad was like still being really horrible and borderline abusive to him, and in like the post courtroom interview at the end.
I keep thinking Judge Rinder's showing up now because I'm not seeing any of these guys. You're just getting launched.
They're all Judge Rinder. You sense that we're talking about him.
You just are getting launched.
Getting juggled.
People get juggled in this game.
Some wipeouts. You know that Mace Windu's name was originally Mace Windy.
No,
I've heard this.
Yeah, there's in a Empire magazine. I was reading it just before it came out. There's an interview with Sam Jackson about Mace Windu, and yeah, it was like from the whatever Journal of the Wills, the original Star Wars title. God damn. Yeah, like either the main character or one of the main characters is Mace Windy.
Wasn't that he has a purple lightsaber because he wanted to be seen in a fight?
And it says BMF on it.
That bit I didn't know.
And you can probably figure out what that stands for.
Pulp Fiction, you say?
Has it like inscribed, more or less engraved on the lightsaber prop.
But as it was put to me, everybody's got blue and green because that's what colour the crystals are.
Yeah, he says in the interview, the interviewer says to him, what do you think about all these fan theories that say about why Mace Windu was the purple lightsaber crystal? He says, no, it's just I wanted to stand out amongst all the other Jedis when they're waving their lightsabers around. I want to be able to find my character.
Just quickly on the subject of stupid Star Wars names. I don't know how true this is, but it is something I've been told and I've not seen anything to contradict it. Have you heard the thing of the suggested names for the Darth name of the main character from Force Unleashed?
No.
So they have to go through George Lucas. Mm-hmm. So they were like, okay, because he's Vader's apprentice, maybe he should be a Darth something. And he's like, okay. Here are two possibles that you can choose from. Darth Icky and Darth Insanius.
Starkiller wasn't much better.
Like Starkiller is like a lore name. That was like the original name of the protagonist in back in the Journal of the Whills.
Oh yeah, I suppose it was, wasn't it? So, yeah, I guess that's a reference.
Do you have to like jump off halfway onto that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think you can jump onto those though.
Get wrecked.
Don't know what do.
Do you need to go down and bring up
Well, I couldn't see how to get down. What was the other thing? Oh, I think I just found it.
I was gonna say, don't you need to bring the stone block up?
Yeah. That's how you got up.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, that's something that got said yesterday.
What?
Mark Echo the
Dolphin.
Mark Echo the Dolphin's getting up.
Yes!
I got him. Oh, I'm stupid.
My parents bought me Echo the Dolphin because they thought, cute game about dolphins. Doesn't open with nuclear holocaust or anything like that. Oh.
Oh wait, no. There's a lift behind you, like on the other side of things. Yeah. So I'm assuming that's what
Yeah,
it's supposed
no, I
to
think
do.
you're correct in your assumption.
But yeah, so for Mark Echo the Dolphin's getting up. Who graffitied all of the piles on this pillar? Who graffitied the beach?
Echo!
Someone's tagged the whole side of this whale.
Put all the straws in the ocean, it's the only way to defeat him. Pollute the ocean to get rid of Mark Echo the Dolphin.
Oh man, the Dreamcast one had this terrifying level because it was on the Dreamcast. No. Basically, Echo the Dolphin, I think that one was Defender of the Future.
Wow. What was Echo's deal? Was it just a regular dolphin? Or was he like
Was he one of those
special
army dolphins?
Yeah.
He was
Special Forces.
Oh, there you go.
Special Ops dolphin.
No, he was just a regular dolphin who
It's a weird,
Okay.
it's a weird pose.
happened
That's the
to
Skyrim going upstairs pose.
Oh, fixed it.
That's like a magazine pose. He's got one foot up and he's looking into the middle distance.
Yeah.
It's like the Prince collection. No, Echo was just a dolphin, and
camera angle messed me up.
when the bad thing happened at the start of the first game, he was the only survivor, and he figured, well, gotta go get everyone back. And this ended up with him getting mystical powers.
Okay.
So now he's basically has the ability to travel through time.
Oh wow, I thought it was just literally, hey, you're a cute dolphin. Go do dolphin
See,
things.
so did my parents when they bought it, and now it's like, here's this really deep and terrifying game.
the old gods in
Well,
Echo the Dolphin.
I mean, basically, the first one fights with... The final boss is basically the Xenomorph head.
Really?
And you have to slowly tear it apart.
Wow.
Like, okay. Remember when this game was about, like, finding fish trapped underwater?
I think I would find Echo the Dolphin terrifying anyway. Because whenever a game takes me under the ocean...
Yes.
You know.
I'm just really afraid of impossibly deep water anyway.
Yeah, well, me too. Oh, goddammit. And I personally blame Tomb Raider 2 for that one level where you start at the bottom of the ocean and there are sharks. And it is goddamn terrifying.
To be fair, literally any time when Lara Croft goes underwater, because that drowning animation, though.
Yeah, it's pretty graphic. Sonic's got nothing on that.
Oh, what? If you combined that with the Sonic music,
I know, right? Oh.
no sleep for days. But yeah, no, the Dreamcast one, it's called Defender of the Future, and it basically, you go to the past to fix something, having played through a bad future level.
Yeah.
And one bad future level is
Clink.
suddenly you're in a machine, and you have to swim through gears and
Oh
pipes.
my goodness. This
As
is not at all the game that I thought Echo was.
As
Or the
opposed
series
to-
I thought it was.
Yeah, as opposed to like, now you're in an ocean bay, but it's
Oh
heavily
God,
polluted.
no.
Oh no! I mean, I like it. It's got some good music and a really, really scary atmosphere to it.
I think it is one of those series where people are asking for it to come back, you know. Like Time Splitters, which is coming back.
Yay!
As of this recording, it's probably been cancelled and yeah,
Or people have like revealed, and the plot will be about this, and all the fans. Oh,
Just like Time Splitters 4.
it's gonna XCOM the Bureau us, isn't it?
yeah. Whatever happened to that HD collection that was supposed to come out?
Of Time
Or
Splitters?
did that come out?
Of Time Splitters.
Yeah.
Dunno.
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, they're supposed to, because the Time Splitters 4 got cancelled all to hell, as we know. And then there was, everyone was like, oh, don't worry, they're going to re-release the 3 games.
HD.
Yeah, in HD.
The only things that I saw
That was
from Time
ages
Splitters
ago.
4, there was one of the Casey girls as
A nun.
a grindhouse nun with a chainsaw.
Yeah, that was pretty much the only thing I saw from it.
And the logo that they had trademarked for it was the Gears of War cog, but with a monkey head instead of a skull. Because you gotta have monkeys.
Yep.
And then the game just ceased to exist.
This looks like they had come up with an idea for a mechanic that would be integral to the game, and then just put it at one point in the game.
Oh, you mean
looks-
this stuff?
Yeah.
This looks
Yeah.
like somebody played Half-Life 2 and went, seesaw puzzles.
Oh, I hated those flipping physics puzzles, and
Put something on the end of this plank, Gordon Freeman.
we made this engine. We gotta use it.
Directed by John Woo.
Are you enjoying this really hype, like, airship hovercraft chase segment? We'll stop and do
Can we get an
pivot
action
section.
replay on that man walking
I
off the
know.
side there?
Yes, we can.
What a hero! He might be alive.
No, he walked off on the left.
Oh, okay.
On the left side, he just walked down there.
Oh,
No, that's
he's-
a death
He's
bit.
gone. He's gone.
Yep.
Where's view?
Da-dum.
This looks like Shadow of the Colossus here.
It does.
It does.
That or Eternal Darkness.
I was thinking Eternal Darkness because of the Pillars
yeah.
of Light,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Engard does that.
Engar.
Oh, I want to play Eternal Darkness again.
Yeah, me too. Well, I want to play it. Well, I've never seen an LP.
It's one of the things where
It's what introduced me to Two Best Friends Play. Was you telling me to watch their LP of it?
It was the beep storm that
yeah,
got me into it, which Eternal Darkness was at the end of.
it's one of those things
and
where
I
like
watched after that.
the game doesn't have as much of a punch now. You know that it's gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Um,
And also, I'd seen it referenced a lot.
Yeah.
That game with like, it's what games have done crazy, mechanics and things,
Yeah.
and the whole sanity thing in Eternal Darkness always comes up.
I mean, I know I'm kind of down on the game anyway, but Undertale doesn't work as much when you know that halfway through the game is gonna go, "You're killing these people. What the hell?" And
Yeah.
when you know that's coming, it doesn't have that kind of kick.
Yeah.
See also Spec Ops The Line and the Phosphorus.
Spec Ops, yeah. Yeah, I played Spec Ops as well for that reason, because of all the hype around it, but... Oh, I didn't see that. I like Spec Ops The Line, it's really clever what they did with it, but it's not a fun... I know this is kind of the point, is what people argue, but
Yeah.
it's not a fun game to play. It's kind of
Well, I mean-
frustrating. War isn't fun.
Silent Hill 2 is a fun game to play, even though you are incredibly sad while playing it. And that's kind of what it's there for.
I mean, and I suppose if we're using that, then like you keep playing Silent Hill because you know the story and and I did want to keep playing Spec Ops to get to the stuff I've been hearing about.
Yeah. Well, no, because
I guess there was a lot more gameplay in that compared to Silent Hill.
Well, at the same time, it can be, it can make you feel bad because you do the bad thing.
Yeah.
But still be a mechanically fun game to play.
Yeah. Like I say, that's the argument where they say, the shooting's bad and it's repetitive. Well, that's what it is. You shouldn't be enjoying this. You're killing people. Whereas if they made it really good, people would be like, yeah, I'm killing people.
That seems like a bit of a post-hoc rationalization.
Yeah. So, in one way you can say, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but also seems like a bit of an excuse.
So I really want you guys to play KOTOR 2.
Oh, yeah?
Is KOTOR 2 really sad?
Bits of it.
I don't know any of the spoilers in that one.
Yeah, that's the thing is I want you to play it, and then I want to hear what you think about the...
That's the one you told me about the bit at the end when we were at work the other day, right?
Yes.
Okay. I forget if that was KOTOR 1 or 2.
That was
but
2.
Yeah.
So I spoiled KOTOR 1 for myself when I thought the twist in that was KOTOR 2's twist.
Like, it might literally just be me that thinks that this is kind of cool what they did. So, I don't know. Is there a one above? No.
Pretty sure that's it. Just
do it good.
It just...
What?
It just keeps not working.
it's a bit finicky.
In a precision platform,
there we
you
go.
don't say.
It's not really precision though. It's one of those, probably the beginning of those games where it's like jump and they just cling to the ledge.
Yeah. Incidentally, I think one of the reasons I have been having as much trouble as I've been doing with subtitling is because you're really good at this. So I think it's a case of when you get to the start of the next section, the prince will have a chat with someone, But because you're good at this and you're just killing it.
Whereas in the game,
it's like snap, 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 snap.
In the game where I kept messing up and getting lost, there were no subtitles. We didn't. Oh, did you subtitle actually? No, it had subtitles.
Yeah,
yeah, like the game where I didn't do that already had them.
Because the subtitles existed as physical objects in the world.
Yeah.
Because as the camera zoomed in, so did they.
Yeah, which led to some weird moments.
It's the weirdest way of doing
John
that.
Woo.
Did anybody play John Woo's? I think it was Stranglehold.
No, but I was talking about it when we were watching.
There's basically you've got Max Payne slow motion vision, except whenever you do it, you get an army of doves. Because why wouldn't
Didn't
you?
know that. Yeah, I remember that being a very early PS3 title. And I was like, oh, that looks cool, and then it got slated in the reviews. John Woo, stick to the movie business.
Oh hey! So, we were talking about Telltale games.
Oh.
Yes.
Bad miss, Prince.
Yeah.
It's a very bad miss.
We were talking about which one did they do first. One of the first episodic walk around and have a talk to people games was actually CSI. But the first Telltale game, blank will remember that.
Yeah.
That was Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Shortly followed by Jurassic Park next year.
But Sam and Max was before that, right?
You see, Simon rationalised it because Sam and Max, Wallace and Gromit, King's Quest, they were all... I'll just let you do that and then I'll have a talk.
Sorry.
Simon rationalised it where Sam and Max, Wallace and Gromit, King's Quest, that's a point and click adventure.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily...
Oh, okay, it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
I've never played any of those, you see, so...
Sam and Max are great.
Is it more like you...
Point and click.
Yeah, like Police Notes or something? Or maybe not that, like
Like Monkey Island.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Monkey Island. I'm thinking of Tales of Monkey Island, not King's Quest. That was a fan game, never mind.
Yeah. Sam and Max are pretty funny as well.
Yes. Although, right, the reason I bring this up is because the
Broken Sword, that's what I was trying to think.
The CSI ones that Telltale did, 3 Dimensions of Murder. It got ported to PS2, and they had an exclusive 6th chapter. And what Sony said was, "What is this on rails nonsense? We are next gen. Free roam, please."
And look at them now.
At which point, how on earth do you know where to go? Where's the crime scene? You don't know.
Yeah.
You push the crime scene button and you're there. How do you find your way there? And that's one of the things that the game got slated because suddenly it's 20% extra content, but we can't find anything. Thank you, Sony.